another show of You're So Witty. I'm sitting here with my friend, Mr. Ola Omotayo.
Yes.
I get that wrong.
No, it's fine. It's Omotayo.
It's Omotayo. Ola Omotayo. Sitting with my friend Ola Omotayo. And today we're talking about black business. Black business is what we're talking about. How you doing, sir?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Good coming back again and talking with you.
Thank you.
You being a business owner is exactly what we want to talk about.
Yes.
First of all, how long have you been in business?
It's been a minute. Well, I would say somewhere around like 9 months I got to this country.
How long
I
was
would say at least 26 years.
Wow.
26
okay.
years.
26 years.
You know,
okay.
it's,
Some up, some down.
Obviously, it's not. Sometimes it's not what you expected,
Right.
but I believe sometimes if you are wired for it, if you are dedicated, if you have a vision,
Yes.
you know, and you come with a plan to pursue your vision, I think you won't. Every challenges that you have, you won't see it as a downfall.
Where are you originally from again?
Nigeria.
Okay. So is the opportunities here better than there?
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. The opportunity here is amazing. I mean, you know, freedom is not free. It costs something. You know, so even though the opportunities are there, you still have to be qualified. You know, there are requirements to be qualified for those opportunities. And so it's not like a manna from heaven. You have to meet the requirement. You have to know what to do, and that way you can actually, you know, set a good goal and reasonable time of achieving those goals.
I see. Now, in terms of black business,
Yeah.
how difficult is it in terms of black business, in your opinion, for black to what are the challenges for black business?
I mean, obviously, capital, money, finances is the first obstacle. Is the first obstacle. But above all that, there are other challenges that needs a real attention and detailed attention to. So it's not always the money. It's not always the money. As a matter of fact, sometimes money is the third thing. You know, in depending on what kind of business you're doing. But money is not always the only issue. There are other issues that should be looked into,
Like
that
what?
should pay attention to. Like, first of all, if you go into a business, you have to understand the business. You have to know what is it about. What are the obstacles of those businesses before you even go in. Again, location. Does this business require a good location, a certain location, or it could be anywhere, maybe from your basement, right? And then technical expertise. You know, what does it require? You know, you need a technical expertise. If you want to be an editor, you have to have a software to edit. You have to understand the software. You have to be trained. Do I have somebody to train me on this software? What does it cost? How long does it take? Do I need any requirement, any degree, any certification to this? You know, all those things are necessary for you to be able to have a successful business.
All right. So as an ethnic business, black business, do you have the support of the community a lot of times? Our community.
Sometimes yes, but not as I would like it to be.
Explain that.
Okay, so for example, I have we call it small business or emission station to have a mission, which means your car has to be tested to meet this standard before you have your registration for car.
Right.
So every year on your birthday, it expires. So you have to come in and you have to, you know, your car tested to make sure before you have the certification that say, okay, this car is good. You can go ahead and register your car for the new coming year or whatever the case may be. In my community, we support each other, you know, but I would want it to be more. You know, I don't, but because of the nature of what I do, I don't see anybody saying, oh, I'm not going, because it's mandatory, you got to do it.
Yeah,
So
and
if
that
I'm
helps.
there,
That
so
helps.
it's, so if I'm there, you don't have much of a choice. But other businesses that I kind of get involved though, it's not as great as I would like it to be.
And why do you think that is in our case that we don't support? Well, in my opinion, as well as we should support. It matters big business, small business, like the other races do.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I think again, I always come back to this is a platform that you have built to educate, to have the narrative going, to have the understanding of what it takes, what our community needs, and the empowerment of understanding of what to do and how to go about it.
Okay.
So people have to understand that yes, my business might not be this elegant like $1 billion business. Don't require me to compete with big brand name.
Okay.
Accept me as I am, and as I move on with your support, I will be able to cater to all those things that might not be perfect now.
Okay, so you're saying the proprietor needs to do more?
Yes, well, in
Or
most cases, we
expect
might.
more from the customer.
We can always improve on things.
Okay.
Okay, so if I go to Walmart or any big chain store, there are standards. Okay, but my little Ola shopping center one might not be able to be at the same level as big chain store.
Yeah.
So when you come to my establishment, you're not going to don't try to compare me to the chain store. That, oh, the chain store, they have a self-checkout. Why didn't I have a self-checkout?
Yeah.
So because of that, I have to ring you out or check you out. No, I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to other chain store. You know, but if you support me in this community,
Yeah.
I might get them.
But you know, I see a lot of times where even no matter what the business is, especially African American, a lot of times we won't support it as much just because, you know, I'm not bringing my money to you.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable taking it outside the community. How long does our dollar stay in the community?
I don't even think it stayed one time around. I think maybe 50 cents of dollar that comes to our community stays here. I think maybe 50 cents. You know, and that 50 cents may go around one time. That's it. You know, but I think the reason why, or some of the reason that might be why we do that we don't support each other is, you know, now it goes on both ways. It goes on both ways. Even me myself, I have to understand that when a customer comes in, I have to live up to the standard. I mean, try as much as possible to have my customer service very high. Because if you are there to support me, I should be able to welcome you and appreciate you for coming in. So don't just, because I've seen it too, and I myself, I have to, you know, keep rethinking, no, I can't do that. I have to respect people in the way that they feel welcome.
Okay.
You know, don't subscribe, oh, then it's okay. No. Details matter. Details matter.
Details matter.
Yeah, it does matter. So details, you know, the way I walk in, you smile, you talk to me, you try your best to help me out, not just what you want. Yeah, that's all we got right there. So that right there pulls us off too. It pulls us off too. If I can go down the street and they can say, hey, you know, everything is, they try to do the best. You can tell. They try to do the best,
even if they don't like it.
They try to do the best. So if we see that is trying to do the best, I think most of us we try to support. You know, that's one of the issues. Other issue might be, you know, unhealthy competition. Oh, you probably be right on you probably be high on your price just because.
So let me get this straight. Part of it is the proprietor needs to do the best.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Yes.
You give her the best service you can, even if the person may be a little unruly. You do the best you can.
Yeah.
And now you're saying that the customer needs to not have the unhealthy competition of saying, I'm not gonna give my money to you. I'm gonna just take, because you might get higher than me.
Yeah, I might be
okay,
higher than me. Who you think you are?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go spend my money with the Chinese. Like, because I'm a business owner. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, people have said some things to me that is not comfortable, but I have to be mentally sound. I'm mentally prepared. I'm mentally above that phrase.
So, do you think there will be a change in this narrative, or is it going to always be this way?
Well, we can't say always. We can always work on it, and as we work on it, as people are more aware of things, of what is going on, and how we can do. Check this out. Like we talk about beauty salon, beauty supply store and stuff like that. We spend billions on those stuff.
Yeah.
But how many have you seen that is owned by black, owned by minority? Why not? Okay. I think if we can sit down and kind of think, well, why not? Why not? Why not?
I think it's back to that unhealthy competition.
Competition.
Yeah.
Competition. Yeah. Yeah.
Unhealthy.
Yeah, unhealthy competition. And then when having your own business takes a lot of sacrifice.